Hi everyone, this is Jean Powbarabajagal, and it is late, but I am trying to make a video before I go to bed, so it shouldn't be too long for a change. I went and got a bass guitar today. I bought it last week and it was shipped across the country, and I went and picked it up at Guitar Center. So I'm pretty happy with it. I thought I'd share it. It's a Schecter, which originally I wasn't very interested in Schecters, but as I've gone around and played them at different places, I've kind of realized that they're kind of cool, at least for me. And I wanted to get a full-size bass, so it's 34-inch scale. I have a bass already, a Gretsch that is, I think, 30-inch scale. It's a short scale bass, in other words. But what's interesting is they look about the same length. It's just a matter of the strings extend farther to the bridge on the Schecter. So I wanted to try and film horizontally over here and see if you can see this. I really would do better probably, you know, having looking at the basses rather than my face, but I'm trying to keep my face on the camera, so let's see what I can do here. Okay, there's my amp. There's the two basses. Let's see if we can get them in the frame. I am sorry, I'm not that good at doing it this direction. Okay, if I go back here, sorry. Oh, I just don't think this is going to work that well. Maybe I need to film it. Okay, you can see them there. So there's the Gretsch that's brown, and my new Schecter is like an emerald green. It is called a Studio-4 Stiletto, and it's got a satin finish. So I think you're not going to get the color as well on video, but so far I'm pretty thrilled with it. See if I can pick it up and film this way. It's an active bass, which means it has a battery compartment in the back. Here's the battery compartment. That has two 9-volt batteries in it to, I believe, run the 3-band EQ and the preamp. I might be a little wrong here. I'm learning this. But there, you can see how green it is now. It's pretty cool. I like the satin finish because, you know, it's not like sticky on the back. Gloss finishes can kind of be a little sticky. Here it is. There, it goes all the way down to the bridge, and it's got EMG pickups. I believe it has, oh, I'm going to get this wrong. I want to say it has a 3-band EQ knob, a tone blending, is I think a volume blend. I believe these are just independent volumes. Whoa, sorry, can't do it. Can't do film and not hold the bass, sorry. But here's the headstock. And I plugged it in, turned it on, tuned it up. So somewhat tuned it up. I need to, my little clip-on tuner is not working out for bass. I've learned that not all tuners work for bass, so I'm getting a tuning pedal on Monday. But just wanted to put that back. I checked it out, everything seems good, and I plugged in my other bass, and what I like is that they sound a little different. I think there's a lot of different sounds I could get on this active bass with humbuckers. The other bass, even though the Gretsch bass said for a while that they advertised it as having humbuckers, mini humbuckers, it actually has single coils, so there should be a sound difference. And there was, I mean, when I was trying it out. Anyway, excited. Here's what I've done. I signed up a few days ago for online lessons through Fender Play, and that's like an annual subscription that I did. And they one of the ways they encourage you to practice is you go through lessons, and if you do something like 7 minutes, I think 3 times a week, you are entered in contests to win Fender instruments. So that's pretty cool. That might get me, you know, practicing more than I would otherwise, because that's one of the problems I've always had. Really bad at practicing. I'm good at starting something, buying something, and not following through. But I think doing this subscription and making myself do it several times a week with that sort of incentive, that might be a good way to do it. But what I wanted to do was at least have a full-scale bass to learn on. And I like to have a couple different instruments to go back and forth on. So I think 2 basses ought to help me get this going. So I'm pretty excited. It was a $900 bass that was used, so it was $600. There's hardly any flaw on it. There's a little bit of a scrape on the fretboard way down, kind of on the upper frets. It's a 24 fret bass, which is nice, with a lot of access way high up on the neck, so it's significantly different from the other one. Yeah, I just think it looks cool. It feels really comfortable. And, you know, I'll start working on, I practiced bass a long time ago. I had bass lessons for about 3 months in the 1980s. And then I had a bass for years, but I would loan it out to people who were better than me. And then I finally sold it and got a parrot with the money, because it was a parrot I wanted to rescue and I needed $500. So I sold a really fantastic bass, but it was also a kind of hard bass to learn on. So I'm excited. That's my report, and have a good night. Thanks.